welcome to another episode of My Thoughts, My Faults podcast.
Yes, sir.
It's your boy Terry motherfucking Rock.
It's your boy Reezy.
Reezy F baby. Here today we're doing a new segment. Today we're covering a movie called Cape Fear.
Cape Fear, baby.
And we're going to tell you 10 wild things that stuck out to us why you should watch this movie.
Perfect timing on the song. I would just have to say so myself.
That was great. Shout out to whoever made this fucking theme.
Yeah, it's fire.
Okay, let's give a little intro to the movie. So, Cape Fear is Martin Scorsese's 1991 classic and thriller. It's about an ex-con, a lawyer, and his family. And they're being stalked by this ex-con type shit. Pretty
much. I mean, that sums it up.
Okay, so what stuck out to you?
All right, so number 10. This is the crazy thing that I found in Cape Fear. Max Cady, crazy-ass guy.
Robert
De Niro, yeah. He decides to put a cigarette out on his tongue just to start off light. Like, who does that type of shit?
Who does that shit? So, like, and he's doing that to impress the daughter in the family. She's a 16-year-old girl. He broke into her school, mind you, and pretended to be her drama teacher. And he's sweet-talking her, and while he's sweet-talking her, he puts out a
cigarette out on his tongue. I'm like, that's a badass move,
That's some badass shit. And I thought about it, because I was smoking a cigarette at the time. I was like, should I?
Would you try that shit?
I was like, would you try that shit?
Nah, fuck that. I used to do this thing where I French inhale, and I put the blunt in my mouth, and then blow the smoke out to the girls, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I would do that shit, but I'm not putting no cigarette out of my mouth. That's fucking tough, bro.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I'm leaving, like, that's the first sign that she should have left right there.
Exactly.
Like, that made that pussy hot. I
got wet off that.
Right. That's my sign to run, bitch. Like, okay, now this nigga's clearly crazy and is immune to pain.
But also it could just be some badass guy type shit. It's definitely like in the middle, you know what I'm saying?
Shit,
some
you
cowboy in the middle ass shit. It definitely could be seen as something else other than just crazy.
Ladies, let us know in the comments if that'll turn you on.
Yeah, let me know. I might start.
If I ask to blow on my tongue, you gonna give me some pussy or not?
You think he did that for real in the movie, or is that just some?
Fuck no, that's some bullshit.
You think that's some? I think he might have did it on some acting shit, bro.
Burn his damn tongue?
Hell yeah. Maybe he figured out how to do it.
De Niro, you fucking crazy bastard. If anybody could do it, it'll be him. I wouldn't be surprised.
For sure.
Number 9.
I got this man surviving being set on fire.
Yes, that was crazy. I'm surprised it's not higher on your list.
I know, no, not that high because the movie's so fucking crazy.
It's so crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So Juliette Lewis basically decides to spray this nigga with lighter fluid when he lights a cigar. That's one of his little leitmotifs. Like he lights a guitar, lights a cigar, and get on some real I'm a bad guy type
cool
shit.
Ass shit. Like on
so it's like
you know some shit finna go down when he lights his cigar.
So
that's like his thing.
She anticipated that. Got the lighter fluid and set his ass on fire. Nigga, now do you think you can survive being set on fire?
Nigga, I can't burn my thumb, nigga. Like I'm instantly fucking putting butter and shit. Like, oh, this shit hurts. This nigga fucking whole face
get burnt up. That man looked like Harvey Dent in The Dark Knight.
Exactly. He was
half
on
his
Harvey
face
Dent
fucking
shit.
go.
Right. And this nigga, not only does he survive that shit, this nigga gets the upper hand again. Is he holding these motherfuckers at gunpoint?
But imagine he looks so crazy, like. When
your head was bubbling.
When you get burnt up, you immediately start to look a little bit scary. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That shit is just half your hair be gone and shit. Oh,
bro, his face was all that shit was covered in fucking just 3rd degree fucking burn.
Yeah,
his ass was fucked up.
And I know he was a G because my cousin set my grandparents' house on fire when he was a little kid, and that nigga had to jump off the roof in order to make it home. I mean, in order to make it to safety. They said he would not fucking jump. They say that fire touched his ear. He got off that bitch in 2 seconds.
Right. Right. Like luckily they was on the fucking river at this point, so this nigga could fucking cool off immediately. But shit, you in still some deep shit, deep trouble. Yo ass in the middle of nowhere, nigga. You fucking fuck around and not survive.
Your ass is fried, boy.
Like if that shit happened in the 1600s, you dead. They take your ass out in stone.
Where are you going, bro?
Like you done. Like that shit happened in a while. Your ass, there's no doctor treatment for that shit.
Nah, duh. Lucky number 8. I got Pepto and Jim Bean.
Oh my God. So in the movie, the lawyer hires a private investigator, and whenever we see him like at his leisure, he's mixing like he has a drink of choice.
A fat slob type motherfucker
fat slob ass nigga. So he has a fucking he pours him a shot of fucking Pepto. I mean, he pours him a shot of Jim Beam, and then he pours Pepto Bismol in it.
Bro, at first I'm thinking like maybe he chasing the Jim Bean with the Pepto, but I seen the motherfucker mixing the Jim Bean and the Pepto. I said this is different, bro.
That shit is ridiculous.
Who Scorsese did you think of that, my nigga? Cause who thinks of that combo?
Like who does that? Like that's some shit you had to see in real life.
My nigga,
shit.
What is that doing for you? Is that like
heartburn for like I don't get it.
I'm trying to think. Is it like helping you? Cause you know alcohol sometimes make you take shits, and then you drinking Pepto Bismol. I gotta Google that. Like,
yeah, and Buddy said he blamed it on his dad. He said this was his dad's shit.
All right, my nigga.
Yeah, fuck that. Let us know in the comments if you would ever try that shit. And if we get a certain amount of comments,
We'll try that shit.
How many comments we need, Reezy?
I need 20 comments.
20 comments.
Pepto Bismol and Jim Bean.
We will both and do that shit. We have a bottle of Jim Bean, bottle of Pepto. We both gonna finish the whole glass of Pepto and Jim Bean.
Hell yeah.
Just to show you the dedication we have for you, our beautiful fans.
For sure. Number 7. Dressing up as a maid and killing her, and also killing the detective nigga. Like, bro, so the whole time they trying to figure out how this motherfucker keep getting into the house. He just keep getting into their house and doing shit. He killed the dog earlier, and motherfucker just keep getting in. So out of nowhere, bro pop up. He was already in the house. He goes. we go to see where the maid is at.
Hold on, wait a second. So like, so they have the doors and stuff lined with
fishing line.
Some fishing line.
Yeah.
So that if anybody's trying to break into the house or whatever, anything's moving,
we can see it happening.
So the PI sees this happening, so he goes to investigate, and then he doesn't find anything. And then he sees the maid, or who we think is the maid.
Yeah.
Like he's dressed up in the maid clothes, so he relaxes. He sits down once again, pours them up.
He actually say something to the maid.
Right. Right. She played that shit off great as fuck.
Played it off great.
Like damn, they said the shit in the fucking Spanish fucking accent and shit. And this nigga had a terrible ass country ass accent too.
Yes, no.
Right. Like got his ass relaxed. He took the damn
fishing
shot.
line.
He took the damn shot. He poured him another drink, and then he's relaxed. And the next thing you know, Robert De Niro sneaks up behind this nigga, fucking and rips this nigga throat apart with the damn piano wire.
And he's dressed as the maid, so that's what fucked everybody.
So I'm like, oh fuck! How did he get in the house? And 2, did he kill the maid and take her fucking clothes?
And then later on, we see the maid laying on the ground next to this nigga, bloody as hell.
And what are the odds of him fitting her clothes perfectly?
That's crazy.
That shit's crazy.
That might be a movie fuck up.
Right, exactly. They had a few little fucking gaps in this bitch. Like, okay, then that's a little bit unrealistic.
Some shit that we gotta explain. Like,
yeah,
we on 6 now, and that's bearing evidence against your client because you think he's guilty.
Yes. So number 6, this is really the entire plot of the movie.
Yep.
So
where shit gets meaty.
Yeah, Max Cady is a con who was accused of raping a 16-year-old girl, viciously beating up a girl and raping her, or whatever. And his lawyer is the main character in the film, and at this time he's a public defender,
Sam Bowden.
And he finds out that the victim was promiscuous or whatever, that she had 3 lovers in 1 month, at least 3 or whatever. And this could be used as evidence to keep Max Cady out of jail. And the attorney at the time decided, he's like, I'm going to bury this because this motherfucker did this shit and he deserves to go to jail.
Yep. So that was the whole gripe in the movie. He could have prevented Max Cady from doing 14 years, but instead buried the evidence and threw his ass in jail. Now, this is some shit that happen all the time. You know what I mean? Lawyers, public defenders,
especially public defenders.
Right. They go into situations, they be judging people, they don't have the best interest at heart, and they end up throwing the book at some motherfuckers who were innocent. So just being from our community especially, like, we know that shit happens a lot. So, Terry, what about you? Could you see yourself doing some shit like that?
That's why I'd rather be a prosecutor than fucking a defense attorney. Like if I'm the defense attorney, I want to defend my people. Like, people like, and what
if you realize your people?
I don't care if they did it type shit. I want to get them off type shit. But like in a situation like this, it's tough because it is rape. It's a rape.
It's a fucking rapist.
It's a pedophile. It's a little girl. Like, so it's 3 things here. He beat a girl up. So domestic violence. 2, it's a little girl. It's pedophilia. And 3, rape. Yeah. That's all 3 things. That's fucking
big fucking strikes.
Death penalty type shit. Like shit, like you can spend your life in jail or get killed. This shit. Like if you fucking do that to my daughter, I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna kill you my damn self. So
right, so shit like that. So it's a thing.
And imagine if you have a daughter, which he did have a daughter. So imagine how your feelings might be towards this man if he's a rapist.
So and she was 15 at the time. So that means she was a brand new baby girl type shit. So he thought about his baby girl getting raped by some sicko like this motherfucker. Yeah. And like he's like, if I let him go, he's gonna do this shit again.
Yeah. Maybe to my daughter. Maybe to my daughter.
Right. So yeah, it's tough.
Hey,
what side of justice do you want to be on, or like morality? Because like me,
to know a motherfucker didn't do it, and I'm sending him. That's crazy too.
If I know he didn't do it, then I'm doing my best type shit. But if I know this nigga did this shit, I don't know. I probably would have still gave the evidence because like.
But if you a regular lawyer and you know a motherfucker did some shit, you still got to try to get him off.
Right. Exactly.
That's the thing.
So yeah, it's tough. So. I would like to think that I would fucking.
I think it depends on how much I'm getting paid.
Right, and he wasn't getting paid. Like, how
I'm gonna be real. It depends on how much I'm fucking getting paid, y'all. Like,
that's
hey,
sick, Reezy F, baby.
hey, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. That's the way the world goes sometimes out here. You know, I don't even care.
There's tons of lawyers that get rapists off, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Why should I be the fucking
the fucking vigilante?
Why should I gotta change everything?
Right. Innocent until proven guilty, right?
Yes,
I feel
sir.
like you gotta at least show the evidence though. Like you don't you let the fucking system make their decision. You don't fucking bury your own client.
At all. Never do that.
That's fucked up.
Number 5, offering someone $10,000 after they just told you I've been sodomized by 8 dudes in prison. So basically, we're at this part of the movie where Sam Bowden decides to confront Max Cady, aka Robert De Niro, about him following him and shit.
Right.
So Max Cady is like, man, bro, why are you on my ass like that? We like we just talked about and discussed. You could have got me out of prison 14 years ago. But besides all that, Sam wants Max to leave his ass alone. So Sam offers him $10,000 to leave him alone. Max Cady's driving a brand new fucking Mustang, bro.
Yeah, he said, do I look destitute?
Do I look destitute to your ass, bro? So then Cady goes in to tell him why I have a problem with you. And also, I've been raped in jail by 4 white dudes and 4 black dudes. So you offering me $10,000. Right. What the fuck is that gonna do for me?
Okay, first off, $10,000 is embarrassingly low. Embarrassingly low. 14 years alone is fucking
14 years alone.
I should smack you just
exactly.
For opening your
for
mouth.
Me being niggas get more than that from civil cases.
Right.
That niggas just going to jail
get that
for
off
a couple.
The PPP.
Exactly.
My man, this nigga said, bro. He said, okay, $10,000. Okay, Mr. Bowden. How about this? Let's say this. Hypothetically speaking, $50,000. $50,000 for 14 years. Let's say that's about 5,000 days, right? Shit, that's $10 a day. That's not even. That's not even minimum wage.
That's not even minimum wage, my nigga.
Like, man, we're not even beginning to talk about the respect I've lost, the time I lost, the family that I've lost,
everything,
like,
bro.
Like, how dare you? And then on top of that, how about this? I was raped by 8. I was held down inside of by 8 men. 4 white, 4 black. In jail. Like, and is my compensation different for the 4 white guys?
Right.
Is it cheaper or is it more?
There's like, a lot of shit that you gotta take into account here, y'all.
So that makes me think, what number would I be okay with?
Yep.
For fucking spending 14 years of my life in jail with people that are less than human and to be raped.
And to be raped. What's the magic number? I need 40 million.
I need $100 billion for a fucking rape, nigga.
I sell myself way cheaper than you.
You sell yourself way too short. Raping.
I need 40 M's. I can make that flip.
That made me think about another movie. There's like, no, that was on Workaholics, I believe. He said, what's your number? Like, being honest? $300. He's like the sucker dick. He's like, to be completely honest, if no one's looking, $300. Like, Jesus Christ, man. That's fucking decency. This is crazy. Yeah, nah, I don't know. 40 million.
Value yourself,
40 million might fucking ease the bruise.
Nah, he said 100 billion, but that's bullshit. That's bullshit. If you see 40 million
at one time, I'm taking it.
I'm taking it. At one time too.
Yeah, we gotta be honest.
But it gotta be 40 million untaxed. Untaxed money.
And no one can know how I got this shit.
You gotta add that stipulation.
You the nigga that got raped for your money. You got ass fucked, boy. Your ass got gang banged.
I'm rich, bitch.
Get me paid, bitch. Rape isn't funny, guys.
It's not funny. You want to take number 4 by storm? This is Biden lawyer face off.
Okay. So
this should get crazier, y'all.
So number 4 is very shocking and wild because at this point we're still thinking, okay, maybe Max Cady is a good guy. Mm-hmm. We don't know if he raped this girl or whatever, and his fucking lawyer wasn't on his side. We feeling bad for this nigga.
Yep.
So this nigga Max Cady is such a fucking stalker. It made me think, like, was this nigga in recon in the army? Because he's just finding everybody.
He was amazing.
So early in the movie we were introduced to a character. I forgot her name, but the lawyer.
Let's call her lawyer chick.
Yeah, lawyer lady. So the lawyer lady is his friend, she's okay. She seems like that Sam and her have an affair going on, but it's clear, like they said that
just a close friendship.
Like just a close friend. Like they thought about fucking, but they not gonna do it because like
he got a family and shit, so she wanna,
So he's like, if he wanted to, she definitely would have went.
Definitely would have folded
because she was falling in love with him. But he's like, nah, I can't do this. I love my wife, love my life, I love my kids. I'm not gonna do that. So, but Max Cady eventually he finds her, like he knows that they're connected or whatever. And he finds out that she is also a lawyer, and she knows how the system works. Mm-hmm. So he meets her at a bar, sweet talks this girl, brings her back to the crib, gets a little rough with her, handcuffs her. As soon as he handcuffs this bitch,
Yeah, took a bite out her face.
Took a big ass bite out this bitch cheek. Bit the whole cheek off.
He bit that shit like he was biting ice cream. He bit straight through her shit.
He said, "I got you now, bitch." Pummeling this mother. Boo.
I think he finna kill her ass.
Boo. Thought he was gonna kill her ass. Raped her or whatever the fuck.
Raped her, fucked her up.
He beat the shit out of her, and he knows that he can do this because, like, one, she's close to Bowden, and two, because she's in the system, so she doesn't want to be like on stand having to testify against this guy saying how many drinks she had, or how many lovers she had,
or how she went back to the crib,
or what was
with
she
her
wearing, or her
after me telling you that I was a convict type shit,
right? Because the sex started off consensual, but then it turned into shit that she did not sign up for very quickly.
How crazy do you gotta be to take a bite out of somebody's face? To bite somebody's face,
screaming and shit. Oh man, yeah, that's fucked up.
Sick as hell. Cannibalism.
Let us know if you bite bitches.
Sickos.
Got number 3.
I bite booty though.
Yeah, I'll take a nice little chunk out of it. I ain't gonna bite it off though. This nigga ripped her
I ain't
face
gonna
off.
bite it off. I'm gonna bite it though.
He did some Hannibal Lecter shit. And this is right after Silence of the Lambs came out too. That nigga Scorsese got the Scorsese. He's like, oh these niggas not gonna outdo me.
Nah, I'm gonna get freaky on him. Number 3. De Niro survives a pipe beating. So Sam Bowden gets fed up. He tried to fuck De Niro.
This was literally right after that though.
Yeah, literally. He tries to fuck. Was the pipe beating happen after that?
I think it happened right after the.
No, that was after the school shit. He confronted her at school, and it was like, let's hire the guys. Yeah. So Sam Bowden, his daughter get confronted at the school. All that freaky shit happened. This De Niro. At this point, De Niro is like. Not De Niro. Bowden, the lawyer, is like
he's at his wit's end because he was the PI offered
to hire a couple
some guys, fucking break his kneecaps and all that type of shit. He's gonna be a lot less scary after my guys are finished with him. So he's like, no, I'm a lawyer. I can't act outside of the law. I just want. He's trying to file a restraining order. He just wants to get him away from his family or whatever the fuck. But then he's fed up. He finds out the shorty he went to the school and messed with his 15-year-old daughter. Yeah,
so he had some goons.
He threatens him. He's like, well, yeah, he hires the goons.
He has some goons and decides to beat and they just decide to beat up Robert De Niro with some fucking pipes.
So 3 guys, they got 2 guys with a pipe and 2 guys and 1 guy with a fucking bike chain. So it starts off crazy. He's like, "Hey Max, got the crack in his ass,
beating his ass,
beating his ass with 2 lead pipes and a fucking bike chain. It ripped his damn shit up. Had me think about the fucking Passion of Christ.
He bleeding his shit now. This was they was fucking up because some scenes he was super bloody, some scenes he was like halfway bloody, and they was fucking up on the continuity. But they was beating his ass with these pipes.
Then next thing you know, this nigga headbutts, boom, fights back, and I'm like, okay, where the fuck are the other guys? Like, you see these guys just whooped his ass type of shit.
Now the other guys want to come at him one by one, and he beating the shit out of them.
One at a time. I'm like, first off, how y'all gonna be some hitters without?
It would have been at least 3 pipes on this nigga at one time.
It all
like we would have been.
It should be constant. What you call it? Ain't no time to get up. Ain't none of that shit. Like you gonna.
I hate when movies fight like that because niggas in real life is gonna beat your ass, bro. Let's talk about how niggas. If you getting hit with pipes in real life,
you did. If niggas hit you with because niggas could jump you and kill you with just their feet and their boots.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I don't want to get jumped with a nigga wearing Timbs because I done seen niggas get they fucking face kicked in.
Bro, and get they shit fucked up. So like, for somebody to just take a pipe beating, it honestly built up the villain a little bit more. Like I'm like, man, this man Max Cady could survive.
Nah, I'm like, okay, this nigga, he's clearly insane and he's the fucking Hulk. Like this nigga's Captain America. Like he did that shit with he had no weapon.
Don't come at me with no pipes. I'm gonna be real.
Right,
beat my ass. You gonna beat my ass.
Exactly. So yeah, that was crazy as fuck to me. Like he fucking survived that shit, and not only did he survive it, he won
beat their ass. He turned around, took the pipe from them, and beat their ass. Mm-hmm. Never seen it before.
Never seen no shit like that. His ass like that nigga from Detroit. The fucking
the fucking
self-defense guy.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Number 2, riding under the car. You want to talk about this one?
Yes. Okay. So this shit is up for debate. We gonna throw this up in there. But number 2. This motherfucker, when the fucking Bowden and the family, after the fucking murders and shit in the house, this motherfucker decides he's gonna flee. He runs. So this nigga De Niro hops. We see De Niro under the car,
riding
under the car like
he's hanging under the car by a belt. Got a belt wrapped around his ass.
Right. Under the car, and like we don't know how long this nigga was driving, maybe fucking hours.
It had to be hours. They made it seem like it was an hour's drive.
Either way, the course of the loan to be under the fucking car for 1 minute type shit.
It's crazy.
And not fucking hit your head on the goddamn. What is this
Imagine
nigga
rocks hitting your ass and shit.
Right, because his shirt and shit was all tore the fuck up. Like, nigga. Like,
oil all on him and shit.
Nigga, he was dirty as hell after he got out of that bitch. Like what's crazy than that, him actually riding under this shit is once they get to where they're going and they go in the fucking hotel or whatever, this motherfucker comes from under the car and next thing you know, it's a black ass lady
just looking at his ass. Come from under the car. And you know how black people is. They ain't gonna say a fucking...
mind our damn business.
Mind our business.
But in that case, I would have had to warn somebody.
That might have been the most real scene, though, because I don't know if I'm saying shit either.
I'm saying something, bro.
I don't know. I might just keep going.
Because clearly this nigga's finna kill everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could save a life.
Yeah, that's
Because, like, you just see this fucking family come out or whatever, and this motherfucker, if he's willing to ride under the vehicle, you know it wasn't with permission.
No,
it wasn't with
sure.
consent. And he has ill intentions.
And he looked like a damn sicko with all this oil and shit.
Right, you gotta be a loony motherfucker to do that shit. Anyway, so that means your intentions are fucking, you finna kill somebody if you willing to fucking ride under a fucking Jeep Grand Cherokee for fucking 3-4 hours. But yeah, shorty ain't say shit. She just walked and kept it moving.
Heart of a lion, bro. Because I couldn't do it.
Fuck no.
Number one, this is the craziest thing. The man calls the daughter at night. Like 9 o'clock at night. What type of drama teacher got your number and is calling you at fucking night?
Yeah, he's pretending to be her
Pretending
teacher.
to be her drama teacher. You know? That's weird in the fucking first place. But she only 16, so I guess we, you know what I mean? We chalk it up to that.
And she's white.
Right, she's white. She goes to the fucking theater. She meets him. He's posing to be the drama teacher. And I say about halfway through, she realized, like, all right, this nigga's a fucking psycho.
Right.
He's on some other shit.
Right. You're not my drama teacher. You're the guy that's been stalking us.
Right. So she thinks he's
killed
trying
my dog.
She think he's trying to make a connection with her. And I probably say this is the scene in the movie that makes me the most like cringiest, yeah, because he walks up. I was
so upset with her and him.
He does some super freaky shit, puts his thumb all in her mouth, and I thought he was gonna go to take her in a little playhouse
and beat that shit
and beat that shit up. But
I'm sorry. So like, I'm sorry, I gotta go back. Like, she gives away way too much information already. She's like, so we're meeting in room 110, blah blah blah. Oh no, it's been moved. We're gonna go to the theater, blah 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 blah. And they're like, okay, this is a place for drama. Like, then when she shows up, she sees this nigga solo, smoking weed in the fucking theater.
Definitely
that's the first red flag. Like, bitch, there ain't no drama teacher in this bitch smoking weed by himself. And it's supposed to be a class. It's just him. So this bitch continues to walk down. I would have left right then. This bitch continues to walk down there. They talk or whatever. She finds out that his ass is the fucking stalker, killed her mom's dog. And all this nigga had to say was, no, I didn't do that. And she, oh, okay. He's like, would you mind if I put my arm around you? It's like, I was blushing and shit.
Well, the thing you said about her, it's a certain type of level of comfortability you get in the school where, like, you don't think shit bad is going to happen there. Like, even when I seen him in that drama theater down there by himself, I didn't think that was crazy for her walking down there. Like, that just looked like some shit at school. Like, I'm not expecting for the teacher at the school to be a fucking creep. Like, I thought
folks was gonna rape the shit out of her.
I thought he was gonna rape her.
I'm like, this halfway through the movie, the rape shit is coming way too quick. I'm thinking this is gonna be the end. I'm thinking that's gonna be the end scene. Like, folks gonna rape her and kill the rest of their ass, and like it's gonna be a sad ending, one of them bitter ass ending movies.
Right.
But like, okay, this is halfway through the movie. Okay, so this shit is finna set shit off. So, but what really happens is he makes a connection with the girl. She's like, she gets a crush on him. Like, he builds that shit up in like 3 minutes. Like,
fast.
He did it the night before with the phone conversation. He built up her confidence and shit. He's like, did you think about me last night? She, yeah.
Yeah, he's genius.
Like, I know you did. Do you mind if I put my arm around you? He put his arm on her face and shit, touched her face. Next thing you know,
just to show like how
put his thumb in her mouth.
How easy it is for a grown man to manipulate a little 16-year-old. That shit is so cringeworthy, bro. Definitely something you gotta go watch. Like, not something you gotta. It's not a good watch. But it's like,
protect your daughters.
Protect your daughters, and watch how easy it is for your daughters to get
little airhead ass bitch. She just instantly went. Pussy was hot. As soon as he put that fucking cigarette on his tongue, she was going.
Yep.
Then he kissed her shorty in the mouth, then just walked off. Real player and shit.
Yeah. So the overall thought of the movie. What's your overall rating out of 10? Let's go.
I think it was a solid 8.
Solid 8.
It was a little bit unbelievable, but it kept me entertained the entire time.
Okay, so I give it.
It's a Scorsese and De Niro, so I'm always fucking cape for them a little bit.
I'll give it 7.5.
7.5?
7.5. And I'm going off Scorsese's other films, which I know are so fucking. I like. It's not one of my favorite Scorsese films.
But he's only got 2 suspense thrillers type shit. He's got this and he's got fucking Shutter Island.
So,
what do you like? You like Shutter Island better or this shit better?
Shutter Island was just newer. That was it. But this is actually probably better than Shutter
I
Island.
think the acting was. I think the acting might have been better than
Even
Shutter Island.
I like the story of it just being a real story.
Yeah, like the story is a little bit more creepy.
It's better. Yeah.
Like in Shutter Island, I was let down. Like, what the fuck?
Such a letdown at the end.
I'm like, damn, I was rooting for you. This nigga's crazy. We really thought this nigga was a detective. This fool was plumb crazy.
Sick as hell.
Sick as fuck. So yeah.
So those are our 10
reasons to go watch fucking Cape Fear.
Go watch Cape Fear. 10 wildest things about Cape Fear. We're gonna have a lot of these coming for you guys. So
yeah. Let us know how you feel about the new format, the new things we're trying to do. We're trying to just give you more content.
Exactly. And the best thing that you could do is tell us what movie to watch next, and we'll review that shit for you. So
we review it.
Drop some movies down here.
Our 10 thoughts on your movie you suggest.
Exactly. So drop some movies down here, and we'll see you
Comment,
guys next time.
Subscribe.
Yes, sir.
Turn the notification bell on.